Can you? I said, but is this GNL? I said, were you attentive? Were you attentive? He said, I was attentive. I said, no, then you shouldn't have asked. They said, no, in GNL, they used to tell us that we'll be buying things every month. I said, did you hear that in this presentation? He said, no. I said, then, of course, you know that if you are attentive, then it means you shouldn't be asking this question. But it's a good one that you've seen the difference. So which of the package are you going for? So you see, I didn't have to start asking, no, this one is different. This is the, no, right? Do not sell the prospect. The mastermind explained that. Don't bring your business, reduce your business down to a common price. Or do the 15 account, oh, not 15 account, okay, do the 3 account, oh, do the 1 account. You kept on selling the prospect, all right? They lose connection with you. The 5th point says, do not force a prospect to pay with the highest package. You can recommend it strongly, but don't force them to pay with the highest package because you might not know their pocket, especially if they are not your warm market, okay? Even if they are your warm market, your close associates and relatives, you can make them start. There's one beautiful thing, once they have committed, bam, even if it's just a single student pack, a single entry pack, once they've committed, they can still get the vision clearer and eventually what? Raise it to a bigger what? Amount, okay? People are moved by vision, not just by, you know, the way by just pushing them to sell them out, okay? The 6th one said, do not tell a prospect the amount or the amount of part payment to pay, just like how much you have. Just ask how much you have, it's better. Okay, you ask how much you have, especially if you're dealing with someone you are not familiar with, you don't know their condition. All right, don't give them a specific amount because when you throw that amount out, you might even be operating below their capacity. You might tell them, okay, I want you to start with the 3 account, but the person has the capacity to do 15 account or 31 account, so you failed in that aspect. All right, or the person does not even have the capacity to do what do you call it 15 account but can only do 1 account, and by the time you threaten them with the bigger package, they lose connection with you. All right, the 7th point says, do not talk when you introduce your prospect to your top leader. All right, like the mastermind said, when you have introduced, just take clear off. And remember, I instructed my team member to do this and he obeyed, and that brought the result. All right, the 8th point says, do not ask the prospect, what do you think? What do you think? You activate the logical part of their mindset. There are 2 parts of their mindset. There's the logical part, there's the emotional part. People buy with emotion, all right, and justify with logic. People don't buy with logic most times. Very few people buy with logic. So many people buy with emotions and then eventually justify it with logic, all right? So if you ask people, what do you think? You ask for their opinion. Most times, more than 90% of the time, their opinions might be negative. So take note of that, all right? And of course, do not lie to your prospect. We know the implication of that. Do not give up on your prospect when he or she responds with objection. Objections are opportunities. Make it your ally, okay? And finally, do not tell your prospect to fill the form first. Once they have seen the opportunity, tell them to make their transfer, and then you go straight for the kill, all right? That is just, these are some of the points, all right, we've learned so far, just a recap. But at this stage, of course, take note, the training is not done. We're not done with the training. In fact, we're just starting because this is an amazing opportunity to learn more. Now, are you all ready? Please let us know if you're ready. Write on the box, right? I am fully ready, because what you're about to receive today, of course, you must have seen it from the topic. I'll be bringing the man of the moment. I'll be bringing my mentor. Please let me know if you're ready to receive him. Let me know on the box if you're ready. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the person I'm about to introduce on stage, right? For many of us, we know him. We have benefited heavily from his support, his mentorship. I will tell you, I'm one of those that have benefited the most. All right. I can arguably say that I have benefited more than any other person. You can argue that with me. I will argue it till the end of time. I have benefited more than any other person. This is someone who has impacted in my life. This is someone who has really, really supported me, who has really, really mentored me, guided me. All right. This is, many of you admire the success of Dr. Umar and so many things, but this is the man behind it. He has been the one training us, and he'll be speaking to us today. Ladies and gentlemen, he was there from the beginning. He masterminded. He was one of the people who masterminded this whole initiative and this vision we are running on today. Ladies and gentlemen, he's our father in 381, the entire 381 Division 1 and 2, the entire 381 family. He's no other person. Please let us welcome. Let us welcome the mastermind of 381 family. He's Dr. Victor Abasin. Can we go on the chat box and write welcome, doctor. Welcome, mastermind. Please write on the chat box. Give him a warm welcome. All right. Boss, please, are you in the house? Please, are you there? Are you with us? Oh, oh, the boss, I don't know if boss is with us. Okay, maybe he's still. Okay. Oh, oh, okay. Boss, your device is mute, I guess. Although your video is on, but your device is mute. I don't know if the boss is with us. Oh, okay, probably maybe he's engaged. Let me just confirm. Please, let's keep welcoming him, please. All right. Let's keep welcoming him because I'm so glad and excited. I believe we're all glad and excited to have him with us.
All right. Thank you very much for that warm welcome. Sorry, I think the system is just misbehaving. So it tries to unmute it. I just have to connect with the phone. Even as I speak, the laptop is just misbehaving. So thank you very much, Dr. Omar, for quite precise introduction and welcoming, which is really awesome. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful day today that we are all together. And I must say that today has been a wonderful moment for all of us. Right here in Abuja, in fact, at my side, it rained heavily all night. The beauty of the day was so awesome. I must confirm that. So we thank God for the day. We thank God for the weekdays. We thank God for the weekend. We thank God for the success. It's just because of time. Maybe one of the days we'll just give a day for actually success day. You know, more like a testimonial day. Everybody will start testifying because of time, we don't even have the time to testify for everybody here so that they can share their success stories. But however, we believe that with God, with time, will we do this. Wow. It's an awesome moment. Greetings. I'm trying to also send the details, trying to send the YouTube link to these people that normally like coming late to training like this. The YouTube link and everything I'm trying to do. The system it has been misbehaving. I don't know why it's misbehaving. But I'm sure that we'll sort it out. However, we proceed immediately. As we proceed, for the non-leaders here, please try and go to your platform and get information that was posted in your non-leaders platform. This is taking effect immediately after this supercell meeting. I must confess for everybody here that have taken my word and that have taken effect, that have implemented everything I have said. For everybody here that have actually taken that word and implemented.
Okay, boss, your voice is echoing, sir.
Trust
me.
It's
like you have a double device.
One of them came out of that word without a testimony. What do I mean? For everybody here that have implemented, you have taken that word, advice and everything have taught you people. The trainings have released, and you have implemented it. Not even one person. among you, not even one. Don't worry, my voice might be echoing, please. The reason is because I'm trying to set up the system. It has been misbehaving. Just give me some time. Just be paying following attention. We're waiting for the system to update all the details that we needed, the updates and everything. That's been updating for quite some time. So and the sound is already in it. And I can't go back to the sound to finish the update. Like I said, for everybody here that have taken that wall after my training, I've seen a lot of people testifying. I don't. Some of you here, you have never met me one-on-one. You have never met me one-on-one. Some of you here listening, you've never been even closer to me. But the only thing is that you believe in the word, and you act according to the word. Guess what? All of you, wherever you are across the world, that have taken that word, have spoken, and have acted according to the word. All of you, not even one, came back and told me, I did exactly what you say I should do, and I didn't get results. Let me tell you, God sends his people. You see, human beings on earth, God, the way God cares for you, he will send your helpers of destiny. What is the work of those helpers of destiny? They are called to teach simple, to help you to fulfill your destiny. But it is left to you, because even if they tell you what to do, and you still refuse to do it, what it simply means is your helper of destiny came. But guess what? You did not implement the word he spoke to you. Do you hear me? Yes. I think I have mentioned why the thing is double echoing. So please, exercise patience. The system is rebooting and it cannot go. I cannot go back. The system is rebooting and it cannot go back until it finishes the setup. So exercise patience. You will hear me. Hear this. You don't need to. I don't need to come to where you are. I don't need to run presentation for you. Get this. I don't need to stay with you. All I need is take that word that was spoken, believe in it, act on the word, and trust me. The same result others are getting. The same result I am getting. You will still get the result. There is something the Holy Ghost says, and it's a powerful message. The Holy Ghost said that God sends his prophet, his people, guess what? To ease off the pain of his people. Take note, he sends his people to ease off the pain of his people. Now listen to me. He said that there are parts that the words that we speak, that they are spirits and they are life. What it simply means is this. Somebody can speak a same word and there is nothing in it. The same word is not a spirit, the same word is not a life. Why? Because you didn't believe in what the person told you. And because you didn't believe, the outcome is that word will not become a spirit. That word will not become life. So I appreciate each and every one of you here that have acted, you have implemented the word that has spoken to you. I appreciate you so much. For the past 2 weeks now, we've been running a training. We've been running a training. This setup is really disturbing. We'll finish up this setup, please. All right, for the past 2 weeks, we've been running a series of training. We've been running series of training on close down, and it has been an awesome moment, you know, staying all through this training. And I must tell you that it has been a moment, it has been an interesting episode. We've done the episode 1, we've done the episode 2, we've done the episode 3, episode 4, and we are doing the episode 5 of the training today, the episode 5, all right, of the training today. And today's training, it will probably be deeper. It's gonna be deeper. We're starting off immediately. I'm just trying to hold on with the setup of the system so that I can show you. If not, I'll just start talking. I can actually start talking without showing you something on the screen, but due to I need to be showing you some insensitive things that will really help. So today, we are starting up. I hope you all are ready. I can see the echo is disturbing you people. I'm trying to set it up. Like I said, exercise patience, exercise patience. I am trying to set it up. Are you all ready for this training? We need to start. We don't have time at our hand. We don't have time at our hand at all. Are you all ready? Are you all ready for the training?
Boss, you are mute. You are mute, sir. We can't hear you, sir.
The system is so much. Okay, I think it's setting up now. All right, can you all see me now? Can you all see me? Are you all there? Okay. The system has been updating and updating and updating. Is it better now? Yes, the system has been updating. In fact, it has taken so much of my time on this. Please, for the people that are latecomers, I am sending the YouTube, just forward it straight to your platform. It has been released already. Forward it straight to your platform so that you can forward it straight to your platform. I don't have the time again to do this. You know what is going on? Today is the day, more like the day I will give you people the words to speak immediately after the presentation. Steps to close. And guess what? The enemy started attacking the system. The whole system now, the system was just misbehaving. Steps to close. Today is the day I was about to release all the steps to close. And please, all the leaders, please quickly do the work immediately, circulate this in the platform because I may not have time to do this. I am starting all over again. Steps to close. Steps to close. That's what we're discussing today. All right. Okay. Now, let's move on. Thank God for the review by Dr. Omar. Let me try and share my screen quickly. Wow. Steps to close. Now, we are talking about quickly, within a few times we'll be talking about immediately after the presentation is over. Immediately after the presentation is over. What are those words? What are those words that you speak that you immediately tell the people so that they will immediately get started in the business? That is it. What are those words that you speak? That's a question. Steps to close. The system is still trying to update. Immediately after the presentation, immediately the presentation is over. Immediately you have finished your presentation. Maybe it's the online, maybe you use the presentation video, whatever, or you did the presentation yourself and you are done. What are those words that you speak? What do you say? What exactly are you supposed to say? I've told the training we've been doing all this while is that we've been trying to explain to you all some necessary things you shouldn't do. Some necessary things you should not do after the presentation. You know, this thing is just like in our medical field. In our medical field, there are some things you shouldn't do. In fact, there's a way you speak to your patient. You know, there's a way you can talk to your patient. There are some things you don't tell your patient. Am I making a point? Like, let me give you an instance. If you have any negative news, like in the medical field, any negative news about a patient, the first person you should tell the news is not the patient. Are you hearing me? Is our code, you know, we have a law, we have a code, ethics. There are some things you do and there are some things you don't do. If you do something outside what you are supposed to do, the outcome is that you start experiencing what? A failure. Am I making a point? That is it. Now, what are those words? Now, before I continue this, let me say this. The training we are trying to explain and what I'm doing, I am not expecting everybody. Take note, I don't expect everybody here to believe in me. I don't expect everybody, like I say, to believe in what I say. But guess what? It's only when you believe and you act, you see the result. If you don't believe in the word and you don't act, the result will not manifest. You may be even thinking that is a jargon, that Dr. Victor is talking rubbish, this person is saying rubbish, he doesn't even know what he's saying. You see, you are entitled to your opinion. Take note, everybody is entitled to whatever he believes, whatever he feels. But it's what works for you is what you believed in. So I think I was seeing somebody typing rubbish. Please, leaders, just help me remove that person. He's not supposed to be in this meeting, but he's already here trying to distract other people.
Do you understand me? Now, immediately after presentation, what do you say? What do you do? Let me try and share the screen. Let's move on quickly. Follow me carefully, please, on this. Well, there are steps. There are 3 steps to close down a prospect. Follow me carefully. There are 3 steps to close down a prospect. 3 steps to close down a prospect. These 3 steps are what exactly the words you say to close down somebody immediately the presentation is over. Take note of it. Steps to close. After the presentation is over, like I say, don't go and start talking, start explaining stuff, because if you keep explaining, this person will bring another thing you will explain, this person will bring another thing you will explain, this person will bring another thing you will explain. Some of you here, at the end of it all, you are wasting time, you are delaying time. At the end of it all, you couldn't even get anything done. You couldn't even get your result. you are wondering, and the presentation was powerful, everything. In fact, it was really interesting, but at the end, man, I didn't get anything. But people were excited, though. In fact, people actually got it. People saw it. But the problem is get any result. The end of what we do here is what? Your result. You couldn't get any result at the end of the presentation is actually what they need for exactly what you did. So at the end of what, but for some of us here, you may finish the presentation. Guess what will happen? You may not get the result immediately. Your result will be what? More like in the pipeline. Some of us start reaping the result of what happened what? Last week, last 2 weeks. Some of us start reaping the result of what happened even last month. Some of us start reaping the result of what happened yesterday. And some of us will also reap the result immediately. So whichever one it is, don't be so much feeling bad that your presentation finished, there is no single sign up. I didn't even get a single part payment. Does it mean that people did not see this business? Does it mean that there is something wrong with me? I know one of my leader in, one of my rising star in Lagos, every moment he finished presentation, if he didn't get signed up, he will send a message, oh sir, please, in fact, what did I do that is not right? Where did I go wrong in this my presentation? What exactly happened? No single person signed up. I have so many people that are filling the hall, but no single person signed up. Now, let me let you know something. That in fact, when we started our business initially from the onset, we don't get sign up immediately after presentation is over. It's the C2 energy system that modified it to the point that immediately the presentation is over, we're already expecting something. We're already expecting result out of what we did. But before, ask the people that did this business in the past, people that did network marketing in the past, you will find out that they don't get immediate, they are not even expecting immediate what? Result. Immediately this presentation. They are not looking for it. What they are looking for is what? First of all, accept it. Let me start putting you through on what you will do. That is their own. That is just their own. So if you are here and you finish your presentation, after your presentation is over, you didn't get any result, don't fart. Guess what? You may be among those people that will get your result maybe 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month after. Just trust me, that seed you sowed, the result Listen to me. Wow. So this thing has not even been connected. Are you all following? There are 3 steps to close down. 3 steps to close down. For me personally, guess what? Please pay attention, pay absolute attention. There are 3 steps to closing. For me personally, I love always to use the first step. The reason is that it saves me a lot. It makes me not to even waste so much time with people. It makes me to move to the next person. And guess what? It makes me to move on to the next activities that I have. There are 3 steps to closing. Please, I'm just noticing what is going on. What is going on in the chats? The enemy is about to attack you people. So please pay attention. Even if my system is misbehaving, somebody is attacking, please pay attention. Don't go and be chasing somebody that is have a mission here, please. Don't be chasing somebody that has a mission, please. Focus on why you're here. Please, somebody should just remove the person that is the enemy of the progress here. The leaders here, I hope you should do your work, please. Let me try and make you people host so that Dr. Ma, you're already a host. Please do the work. Do what you're supposed to do.
She's not even in again. She just posted the message.
Now,
I guess she
pay attention. There are 3 steps to close. And for me, I love the first one, the first step. But I will still teach you people the 3 steps. The reason for the 3 steps is there are people that you have, in fact, there will always be a need for you to come in and you must stick with them. You must actually engage them before you close down. But there are some people, if you rush the closing immediately, just you rush the closing, they kind of even not respond quickly to it. But guess what? But there are people, once it's over, they've seen the vision, they've caught the vision, all you need is you just use the first step and then you close them down. I'm trying to do everything possible to show you people the screen, but it looks as if my system here is really doing a lot of manipulative and negativity that I don't even understand. But please just exercise patience. Exercise patience. Let me know whether it will boot up and then we can do this. Now, in these 3 steps to close, I normally advise everybody here, use any of it. But personally, I like I told you, people, I have engaged in what? Immediately, once the presentation is over, I will simply, I'll just use the first step and immediately the first step is done. Guess what? Once the person responds positive, I'll just hit it. Please follow me. Can you all hear me, please? Can you all hear me? Because my system is so much misbehaving. Can you all hear me? Okay. Are you there?
But your sound is lost.
Immediately the presentation is over. Follow me carefully. You see, you don't go and start dragging, you start asking somebody, what do you think? What do you think? No. Once you do that, guess what? You're already processing the negative aspect of the person's brain. And when you process the negative aspect of the person's brain, what you are trying to do is the logical aspect is the negative aspect. The logical aspect, what does it do? What it does is what? The logical aspect analyzes everything. Analyzes everything. You see, you see green. Let me give you an instance. Take a look on this. This is a green color. Do you know what the logical aspect we see? The logical aspect will not see the green color. The logical aspect of the brain we see, but are you not seeing the color of yellow in that green? That is the logical aspect. The logical aspect will always immediately think of the negative side. There are good things. So let me let people understand something. Just like we have in every nation, we have rich people. Also, we have poor people. Follow me. Just like we have in every nation, the good ones, we have the bad ones. Take note. Just like we have in every nation, God in charge, we equally have Satan that is in charge of some things. Follow me carefully. Just like we have in every nation, guess what? Success, we equally have failures. Guess what? I'm just trying to break down the logical aspect. So just like in everything we do, God have made it possible that we have the positive and we have the negative side. But he said that you should choose the one you wanted. Choose you this day, the one you wanted. And guess what? That is what God have done on earth. Choose what you wanted. And whatever you choose is what happens to you. You choose life, you will live. You choose death, you will die. It's your choice. That's why I'm telling people here, life is a choice. You are the product of your decision. You are the product of your choice. Take note. You are the product of what is happening to you. That is it. Now, watch this carefully. Thank God, I think I'm trying to restore this. It's gradually restoring back. It's gradually restoring back. Now, like I'm trying to say, immediately anything is over, just like we're in this meeting, watch what was going on. Somebody's saying negative things. Some people are like, oh, no, don't say that, no, just don't accept. It's not true, it's not true. I don't have time. You don't need to put your mind in that negative side because the thing is doing its work. And the work is what? To distract, to steal, to kill, and to destroy. If we start looking like, guess what happened? You are off. If there is somebody that will be heavily distracted, it should be Dr. Victor. But I'm not. I am trying to set up this system. Am I making a point? I'm using my phone, I'm setting up the system, and guess what? I am returning it back fully. Thank God for that. Now, follow me carefully. The logical aspect is what says that this thing is not what it is. This thing is not real. Somebody will tell you there is no God. It is your logical aspect. You that is trying to argue on somebody's what? Negative thinking. You are wasting your time. You are simply wasting your time. So what do you do? What you do is focus on the right thing. Focus on what you believe that is right. Am I making a point? Focus on what you believe that will work for you. Your father said that this business does not work for you. It's what he believed. It is his own opinion. Focus on what you believe that will work for you. It works for you. If you are here, you still don't believe that this business will work for you. It will not work for you. That is it. In everything on earth, there are two things. And guess what? In that two things, you make a choice of the one you wanted. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me carefully. So when you see enemy trying to manipulate, attack, and destroy what is coming to you, don't put your attention to that. That's why I don't even have time for anybody here that is trying to say, Dr. Victor, you are deceiving people. I don't have time for you. You are the of distraction. Making a point. So all of you here, listen, follow me carefully. Now, the same thing goes. Immediately the presentation is over, enemy will not just leave you. He will find a way to disorganize and distract and make sure you didn't produce your result. That your effort, the effort you have put in to build, to do all these things, enemy will look for a way to ensure that he terminates that effort. That's his work. That's his work. He was sent out from heaven, and guess what? He swore that he will not be the only person that will go down the drain. And guess what? He has what? He has his agents everywhere. He uses them. That is it. He uses them. And let me teach you people something as I move on. You see, let me teach you people something. Any day you are doing something, any day you are doing something and you are expressing that you are not having your breakthrough, just cool down, just relax, just keep finding the way, you keep praying, keep finding a way, but don't ever be disturbed. Somebody was telling me, nothing disturbs you, nothing bothers. I said, well, if I am bothered in anything, will it change the problem? My worry does not change my problem. So why will I be bothered? Why will I be feel so bad? And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you are here and you follow this I'm teaching you, trust me, you will start producing magnificent results, even where it looks as if there is no result. Now, let me move on quickly now. I think, thank God, the system has been restored back, and we're in now. Good. Now, immediately the presentation is over. Well, like what I told you people, what we're discussing today is what? Steps to close, step to close. Step to close, steps to close. Guess what? Immediately the presentation is over. Guess what? I've already taught you people what you should not do. Don't go and start asking somebody, what do you think about this thing? You are simply going to the negative what? Out of his brain, the negative side. If you tell him what you think, he say, you know, all these things you're showing me, it has been there even since many years. My mother did it, my father did it. You know what? The problem with this type of business is that it does not last. The problem that because you just to ask him, what do you think? He said, you know what? The issue with this thing is that it's not sustainable. In fact, people you know that even you make immediate money here, but most of the times it ends up doesn't work well. That's the negative aspect, because you ask the person, what do you think? Am I making a point? Guess what you do? Immediately the meeting is over. Next thing you will say, yeah, hello, okay, oh, I hope you saw the vision. You're already shaking the person with excitement. You're already shaking. Oh, you are in, right? I hope you are in, right? You are shaking the person. What's the person? Yeah. I'm sure you saw the vision. I hope you caught the vision. Now let's get you started immediately. That's the first step. Let me give you an instance. I finished a Zoom presentation. At the end of the presentation, somebody just called me. He called me to what? To complain and say something. Immediately he picked my phone. I picked his phone. What next thing I had was, hello, sir, I wanted to, there is something I wanted to complain. I wanted to complain about. I said, hello, okay, were you in the meeting? Because he said, yes, I was in the meeting. I hope it's awesome. I said, yeah, it is awesome. Oh, wow. Let's get you started. He said, okay, let me secure my slot immediately. Did you see what just happened? He called me to complain and tell me some things. I closed him immediately. Okay, let me just secure my slot immediately. I will still call you back. Guess what? The person caught phone and paid for one account and told me I've made my transfer. Guess what? It's because I closed him down. That is it. You are in, right? I hope you saw the vision. Now, you can use one word as you are doing it. You are shaking the person. Oh, wow, I hope it's awesome, man. Man, let's get you started. Look at another one. Let's get you started, man. Let's get you started. You nod your head. Let's start this thing, man. Let's do this, man. You nod your head as you shake the person okay, okay. Now, once the person accepts, that's it. Which package are you starting with? Immediately. Step close, one step close. Look at another step close. Another step close is, man, hope is awesome. Man, hope is awesome. This is another step close. Man, hope is awesome. Say, man, positive forward. Hope is awesome. But say, yeah, it's okay, let's do this. You see, the person is okay. No wahala, we'll do it together. You don't go through negative side. Hope is awesome. These are one step close, one step close. You ask question, you teach the person in. Just hope is awesome. Say yes. Okay, let's do this. Another one is, you understand me? Have you feel reform? Have you feel reform? Person say, yes, I feel reform. Oh wow, congratulations. One step close. You understand me? One step close. You ask the person, I hope it's good, hope it's this. Now, the words I'm using here are the words I can use, but guess what? It must not be anything that is outside closing, outside telling the person the positive side. Am I making a point? It must not be anything that is outside the positive side of what? Getting the person started. Guess what? Once you are in, right, the person say, yes, okay, let's get you started. I hope you saw it. You know, as your friend is finishing presentation coming to you, you are telling, man, I hope you caught the vision. Saying, yes, I saw it. So, man, let's start. So, but the person will just say, okay. You know, when the person says, okay, next thing you are talking about immediately on that aspect is what? You are talking about the aspect of what? The package he has chosen, and you are talking about him getting started immediately. No other thing. You don't go and some of us, what you do is, you know, you say the person, he said, man, when I saw this business, you know what? In fact, I didn't want to start, but you know what? It's because of what these things you are talking is you are setting the person backward, not to start. That is it. This is one step close. Let me teach you people this two-step close. Now watch the two-step close. Watch this carefully. You say, you meet the person, and immediately the presentation is over. Watch what you do. Hope is awesome. Best say yes. Okay. Which part of the presentation got your interest? Which part does a two-step close? I don't even like using this one, but this one is equally powerful. Which part of the presentation got your interest? Which part do you like best? Something like that. Which part do you like best? Most of them will always tell you, man, it's the vacation, the money. You will hear one or two things. You tell the person, okay, let's get you started. Let's just start. Now, in that scenario, you ignited the what got his interest. Am I making a point? You ignited what got his interest, and immediately he drew out what got his interest. Guess what? It's okay, let's get you started. That's a two-step close. Hope is wonderful, man. I hope you caught the vision. But say yes. So which part did you see? What did you see there? What is the part that you love most in everything? But say, man, that the money is the money, man. The money, everybody wants to be free, have financial freedom, man. It's okay. Let's get you started. You shake the person, you nod your head, you are excited. Guess what? Another step close is this. Look at another step close, two-step close. You can tell the person, pretty awesome, right? What excites you the most about what we're doing? What excites you the most about what we're doing? You know, is the vision, is this thing. Guess what? You are still drawing the positive side. You are trying to draw the positive side of his thinking, not the negative side. Now, let me tell you, the same person that you are drawing the positive side. Do you know that if you draw the negative side, it will manifest? The same person. Do you know that you can draw the negative side also? It will equally manifest. So, but what you do is you focus and draw out the positive side of what he saw that got his interest. And then when the person says, yes, yes, well, it's just the aspect of the, connecting people and everything. And if it's just the aspect of the connected revolution, it's okay. It sounds like you're ready to get started. You nod your head. It looks like they are ready to get started. You are still laughing. You say, yeah. The person is already closed in. Two-step close. Two-step close. Now watch another two-step close. I'll just tell the person, interesting, right? Now, interesting, right? Now, you see, if we check what I'm showing you people here, that first word, once you ask that first word and the person responds positive, if you ask another question, it's already two-step close. But if you ask that first word and the person responds positively, and you tell the person, man, let's start, let's just do this, let's do this. It means it's one step. I like one step. Two step is still good. Do you understand me? But you can still use one step or two step, any of the two step. Now watch the two step, another one, interesting, right? Person say, yeah, it's interesting. It's okay, great. Let's get you started. You know what? Interesting, right? Now get this clear. When you ask them interesting, right? Person say, yeah. Say which part? Which part got your interest? Sorry, I didn't put it here. Which part got your interest? Person said, it's just the cars, you people's cars and everything. Say it's okay. Okay, let's get you started. That's it. What it means is, you guys up, you have, well, immediately the person says, okay. The person is in. That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Always pause. Take note of this. Immediately you ask the person question. Take note. Immediately you ask the person question. Guess what? And the person respond. Guess what? Next thing is, don't start talking, because there are most times you see, people, you ask somebody a question, the person was keeping quiet. You became uncomfortable. You wanted to start covering up and talking. No. Once you ask somebody a question, if the person is keeping quiet, smile, show excitement. Immediately you smile and show excitement, the person will respond. You understand me? Well, hope is awesome. Person says, yeah. Because you ask the person, hope is awesome, you are smiling. Yeah. Guess what? So let them respond before you take action. Let me talk about the three-step close. The three-step close is, that's awesome, right? What do you like best? The person say, what do you like best? Tell the person, awesome, right? Yes, it's awesome. What do you like best? The person will just tell you now ask another question. Do you think you can give out this flyer if I teach you how to do it? Yeah, I can do it now. I can do it now. Now, in this case, you ask the person two questions. Hope is awesome, right? The person say, okay, what do you like best about everything? The person say, do you think you can give out this flyer if I teach you how to do it? But yeah, I can do it. Because you knew that the person maybe came with this thing. Do you have, let me give you a second. Let me ask somebody, you have contact in your phone you can use to get started with the business? I have a lot of contact. He said, okay. Once the person said this, okay, congratulations, bro. Welcome to the family, man. Let's start immediately. That's three-step close, where you have asked multiple questions, triple questions. That's three-step close. Guess what? Once the person accepts that he has what, maybe it may be possible that you ask the person about contact. It may be possible to ask the person about what, whether he can do it, and you know that he will definitely say yes. Say, man, let's get you started, man. Congratulations. But that's a three-step close. Let me give you another one. Interesting, right? The person say yes. Which part interests you the most? The person told you yes. Do you have contact in your phone that you can write out? You have some contact in your phone that you know they will always have contact. But yes, I have a contact. Okay, great. Okay, great. Congratulations, man. Welcome to the family. These are steps to close. Ladies and gentlemen, with this training I just taught you people now, guess what will happen? There are what we call objections sometimes that might surface. That's why I will talk about the objections in a training titled Follow-up, Mastering Follow-Up. I will talk about it, how you can follow people up and close people down. But let me tell you, it's not everybody immediately the presentation is over. You must not go through the follow-up process before you close the person down. That is why I decided to do a training first on close down first before I start talking about follow-up. Somebody can finish the presentation. As the presentation is ending, you close without even going through the follow-up process, trying to explain, trying to take in so many questions. You don't need to go, it doesn't need to go through it. That's why you need to become a professional. Let me explain something. When you see somebody, presentation is over, and you see somebody that invited the person, calling the person, okay, come back, I will tell you something before you register, come back. What you are simply doing is you are setting the whole thing backward. You are initiating follow-up that you don't even need to. You don't even need to go through the follow-up process, but you initiated it because you told the person, come back. You know what, before you start, first of all, I will call you. In fact, I will call you first before you start. Don't start immediately before you start. Those things are what you are setting yourself backward. And guess what will happen? At the end of the whole thing, you will start complaining that, man, my people will come. It will be so interested. They will be excited. But at the end of the whole thing, they will not start. I don't know what is going on with me. I don't know. Meanwhile, you are complaining, you are crying that you don't know what is happening. I am not getting sign of my people will come. This I'm explaining to you people is exactly what happened to me when I started this business. And guess what? When I started the business, I will be setting my people backward. I will be making them even more frustrated. Something they would have started immediately, I will set them backward. These are some of the reasons that I didn't get my immediate result when I am supposed to get it. Why? Because I didn't understand what close down. If I have understood close down properly, guess what? I wouldn't have gone through that process. So take note. I wouldn't have gone through that process I was going through. Frustrated, trying, my people will come, I want to carry them again, and then you want to go and start explaining, I'm talking. So ladies and gentlemen, close down, like I taught you, is more important for you to master and understand. If you master this and understand it, guess what? It's easier. And guess what? Always have this word in your mouth. Wow, congratulations, man. Wow, congratulations, man. Wow, congratulations, man. Always have this word in your mouth. Let's get you started. Let's get you started. Man, have you picked the form? First of all, which package, which package are you choosing? The person is kind of start the package. So the person, okay, let me start with this. Okay, good. You are in a mastermind mentorship. Guess what? The person is in. That is it. Now, how do you close down after playing the presentation video? How to close down after playing the presentation video? This part is important because I know the presentation video has gone viral and a lot of people are using it heavily. So it is necessary you know how to close down after playing presentation video. Listen carefully. Before I talk about how you close down after playing presentation video, I think I will give an opportunity because I have the listed list. I want somebody to share his experience of how he closes down after playing, because I will call one of us here, Mrs. Asemuta, I don't know whether she's there. She will break down what she does after playing presentation video. She gets a lot of sign up. She doesn't even like presenting, but she's the person that will pick the whole mega verse, digi verse, techno verse. While you are crying, in fact, while you are crying, you are getting one sign up. She's already picking techno verse, digi verse, mega verse. I'm going to list out the steps of how to close after playing what presentation video. If you know this, you reduce the stress. You reduce yourself with. Remember, there are things you do before playing what presentation video. I have done the training. I've done the training already. Now I'm going to talk about what do you do immediately the presentation video is over. What exactly do you do? So let me give an opportunity to Mrs. Asemota. Please, just 2 minutes so that I can finish this training today. Mrs. Asemota, if you are here, let's hear you. Just say that thing you do before I break it down. Let's hear from you before I list out the step. Now, listen to her as she speaks. Mrs. Asemota, are you here?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. How are you?
Preparing for something. Okay. The way I normally close down, before I start for the home launch, for instance, if it is launch, I will give them a tip of my testimony. How I came in contact with the vision and what was happening to me. I was in need of money to buy the building in my school.
Okay, hold on. Did you notice that close down start before really playing the presentation video? If you check what she's saying, close down start before. So if you didn't do that initial part of what you will do initially, guess what will happen? You will start having problem in close down. Please continue. I will still list it out, they will see it. Continue, please.
Okay. So, yes, sir. So I tell them how life was with me before I met the organization. For instance, I'm a proprietress. The building I was using was rented. And after using for 10 years, the owner wanted to sell. I didn't have the money to buy. And I went to bank. They gave me a condition I could not fulfill. Went to church members, colleagues, friends for loan. Nobody could assist me. And it was why I was busy praying, asking for God's divine intervention, that a church member sent me a message that he was recommending me to this organization. And at first, I felt it was one of those scams and whatever. I put it off. I didn't pay attention to it. And I was really, really scared. Then when I will say that, I'll say, just as some of you are scared as you are here, they will say, yes, 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 because I want to get into their psychology. So I was really, really scared. And but God used my son to tell me that, Mommy, the fact that there is fake does not mean there will never be original. Why don't you give it a try? You've been crying, asking for divine intervention. Do you know if this is the divine intervention God is bringing to your way and you are using your past experiences that you have been losing money in other organizations? You are using that to judge this. So you will see some now nodding their head and penetrating them gradually. So, because I know as they are there, some really are afraid. So I will let them know that I was once in their shoe, that my case was even worse. My fear was even worse. So I now tell them that when I eventually listened to my son and I went, I didn't even enter inside the main hall. I sat close to the door. Why? I was still scared. In case of anything, it would be easy to run away. So they will all laugh when I say that one. Then, they are presented. I love it, and I started. And gradually, I started making money. So I said, but I'm going to still tell you what I use that money to do so that it's a reality. I'm going to show it to you. I will do that after you've watched the video from our mastermind. I'm going to connect you directly to him so that he will speak to you. At the end, I will come back to my testimony. Then you see if what I have said, the video you've listened to, if it is real or not. I am a practical example and a testimony. So make sure you stay to the end to hear the end part of my testimony. I will stop it there, then I will connect them to the video. So when they finished, I will now come back and then show them my slide of how the school was before I joined, because I've prepared the slide down before. I will show them how the school was before I joined the organization, and the stage when I bought it, how I raised it, and everything. And then I also showed them how I did my government approval, WAEC and NECO approval, courtesy of the money I made from the business. So I'll say, this is what the organization is for, helping you to generate income for your personal businesses or projects without you taking loan or paying interest. So, and I will know what most of you want to be part. I also show them this video of my traveling for those who love to travel and all that. So at the end, I will say, if you know you want to be in first category, you want to be connected to the mastermind. The mastermind made a lot of money from this organization on a monthly basis, nothing less than 30 million. You can see somebody who have made it. If the person is mentoring you, you will know that you don't have any reason to fail. Before I finish, I say, yes. So I want to connect you to him so that he will mentor you. He will mentor if you're in first category. Then, if you want to start, if you ask me which category, which of the amount, will you start with? I will now bring out that slide that shows all the amounts from 4990 to 99990. And I will start from that bigger part. I will lay emphasis on it. I will say, if you want to start, if you ask me which one will you start with, I will tell you, if you have the means, start with the one of Megaverse, 999.90. I will let them know the advantage. There are all the advantages. Number one, you are like somebody who have shops in 31 places, mopping money from all of them, 31 profit center. Then you instantly, if you start that, you will be given a pendant. I know you love what I'm putting on. I will tell them the importance of the pendant.
That is if there is a need for that, though. Because now I don't think we don't even that if that's still available.
Then I also tell them that if you have the means, you decide to start with to see it. By the time you will realize it, most of your profit centers would have been blocked. You'll be making money, and I tell you want to increase, you go to those who have signed up and then to start increasing, which is not good. They'll say, you will see some saying, God forbid. So with that, I'll be looking at them and start talking to see their reactions so that I will know who to really, really capitalize on. Then I will also now tell them that they will be mentored by the mastermind, and then they are already on their way to getting that opportunity to travel, because it will be a faster step to get there if they start with the biggest whatever, if they have the means. I said, but if you don't have the means, then you can start with the next one, 500,000, 49,990, or the next one. I will not be moving. I start from the largest to the lowest. Then I will now say, if you don't have at all, start with 40. Gradually you can increase. But anyhow, anyone you start with, we will mentor you. You will make it. The only difference is, for instance, you want to get to Abuja, everybody will get there if you decide to use keke napep or bicycle or plane or whatever. But the time you get there differs. So the time you get to your financial financial freedom destination depends on the one you start with, and also depends on how you are willing to go with the business. But you can still start with one who will mentor you, and gradually you increase if you. So that is how I say it. Then when
you want
big, I know. Okay.
Wow. Wow. I think you've already nailed it. I think you people just heard what she just explained. I wanted to be more of practical. What it means is, now let me explain something. There are some of you here, maybe you have not yet gotten any results. Yes, significant result. You see that aspect of where you start showing them the DTC, you start showing them the vehicle you will use to travel to your destination. Those vehicles you are showing can equally be the same as more like showing the results. Now, let me break the steps down, how to close down. Let's say you are the person that anchored the home launch. and you finish the home launch. The initial one I trained is in a hall. Presentation is over in a hall, and you are waiting for your prospect to come out. That was the one I handled. You are waiting for your prospect to come out. Presentation is over. That's what I handled. Now, the one I'm talking about is you are the person that anchored what? Home launch in your house, or you went to anchor home launch in your downline's house. And guess what? Look at the presentation is over. How do you do? Remember, I told you the initial step you take before the presentation. Take notes. What do you do? Immediately the presentation is over. Oh, wow, wow, wow. We appreciate the mastermind for the deep exposure. And after the holder, how many of you caught the vision? You ask the person, tell your story. Once they say they caught their vision, tell your story after you have joined the business. Remember, you told your story before joining the business. You now tell your end part of your story after, and your result and the business and what started happening. Personal development, how you can speak to people. You can tell the person, you know, you have started getting, you are not yet there, but you have started seeing something significant. After the whole thing, you can, that's what you tell them. Your duty here is to what? To select these people, to select so and so people that will join the category 1 mastermind mentorship. For some of you, let me tell you, for some of you can even just do a short video. Let them know that you are about to do the selection. Let them see that you are sending a report. You understand me? Category 1 mentorship, and forward to them the payment for the confirmation to the mastermind. Guess what? Now, in that case, you have told them, you know, remember you are telling your story. In the course of telling your story, you are telling them you are selecting people that will join the mentorship. Then you will have a DTC for people that, just like the mastermind said, they will open the DTC for you. Is worth over 300,000, but they will open it for you. Let me show you people my own, and then let me show you people the little money. So what it means is at this juncture, you can log into your DTC, you can show them, let them see how it is, see where the money is. You can even show your total income, and you should look at how the money reflects. You can see the money, you know, those things you are showing them is a conviction. You are not going any negative side. You are just going on confirmation. So you are showing the DTC. For some of us that have physical evidence, you can go run down your slide, run down your result, your story, just like she did. You run down your success story, run down your slide, run down your result you've gotten. For people that don't have physical results yet, everybody here have a DTC, show them. And show them this is possible. And guess what? These are my account. There are little money here, but I've made in the DTC. Do you understand me? Show them what you have earned. If you have the income in your, if you have your money, maybe possibly in your, let's say in your phone, credit alert, you can show them. These are a way to confirm. After you finish showing them the whole thing, run your selection, run your category 1, 2, 3 selection. Guess what? You explain what I have already explained. Remember, I explained at the end of the video, category 1, 2, 3. You re-explain it again. When you are re-explaining it again, you can now include also the benefit of high, middle, low accounts. In the course of the explanation, you can explain the benefit of starting with the highest package, medium package, and when you finish the explanation, make sure you equally hit the lowest package. Take notes. Make sure you equally talk about the lowest package. Instead of you not starting at all, instead of you not getting mastermind mentorship, I would advise you just start with this lowest package at least. Now, when you are talking about this, you don't ever talk about part payment. Listen. When you are talking about it, you don't ever talk about part payment. That is it. You only talk about what? Lowest package. Let them request for that part payment before you accept. You understand me? Let them request for that part payment. And remember, recently, we have a designated account for any part payment, so that, because we are trying to monitor a lot of people that are becoming dubious with the money people are paying. We are trying to get them. I believe all of you here got this step to close down. Then guess what? For the mastermind category 1 mentorship, this detail will put for you, will feature extra product, and you are explaining what I have already explained at the end. After that explanation, then you will be mentored directly by the mastermind free of charge. And if you are starting tomorrow, you will be mentored by category 2 DG leader. You are still explaining. But anybody here that chooses any of this package, if you are starting immediately, you are in category 1, you are getting the master. When you are saying these things, you have showed them the evidence. Let me tell you, sometimes when you are doing close down, it may even take extra time. You'll find that it's even taking extra time to do this closing. You understand me? That is it. Somebody in this scenario, somebody can say, can I start with 1 now, later we increase? It's possible, but you still explain. If you want to join category 1 mastermind mentorship, kindly indicate. Now, once this is done, some people will start asking you some questions, but always know that you are a consultant. Take note, you are a consultant. Always answer their question carefully. Don't shake. Be comfortable. Be comfortable. Just be answering their question. But like I told you people, question they will ask that you will be answering. It's not, how do you make this money? How do you make, there are some questions they will not ask. If somebody asks you, I didn't get it, how do you get this money? How do you get this matching bonus? Tell them, you know what? I'll find a way to send you the video so that you can get it. You don't need to continue, because if you enter there, you will enter another journey of trying to run the presentation again. But if the person says, can I start with, there are some questions they will ask, which is related to close down. These are the questions you answer. But if there is a question they ask and you don't know the answer, tell them I can't answer this question, but guess what? I can connect you to my senior consultants to give the confirmation of this question you just asked, because I'm equally learning, I'm equally being mentored just like you people. Tell them, if you are trying to answer all the questions, even the one you don't know, you may make a mistake in close down. These are what the steps to close down. What the steps to close down. I believe you all have mastered it. So this training, we have another training on close down, types of closers, but this training will be strictly done maybe for the active partners. Immediately the presentation is over, there are connectors that are in the hall. We need to teach you people. We have 2 types of closers, but that will be done for the people that are active partners. The training will be done. So for now, as long as close down is concerned, generally, I have demystified the steps to close down. If you're an active partner here, we'll be doing the closers, types of closers, and explain it to you clearly so that you can understand types of closer. But people that are not yet an active partner, when you grow up to that level, now you can equally know more about it. I believe everybody here are excited. God bless each and every one of you here. I appreciate you so much. There are so many meetings that will be going on today. A lot of meetings, a lot of trainings that will be going on. Active partners will be having their meeting. It will be announced in your platform. Take note, KPI report will equally be happening. It will also be announced. Some leaders are having their meeting. Check your platform. Like some leaders are having a meeting immediately. Non-G leaders, you'll have a meeting this morning, please, immediately after this training is over. God bless each and every one of you. Guess what? The enemy tried to disorganize, and the enemies try to struck. But guess what? We will always be a conqueror. God bless each and every one of you. I appreciate you so much. Please ensure you follow us through and make sure you do your activities. Today, listen carefully. Today, as I speak to you people, today is a beautiful day again for each and every one of you here. Take note, we'll be having a Salah mega event in the city of Abuja. There are other offices. I think I saw the Lafayette office. They are equally having the Salah event. Some offices are having Salah mega event. Also in Abuja, we'll be having a Salah mega event. Please book massively in Suite 1 Shalom Plaza, because I will be there live. I will be anchoring it live with other former G leaders that will be there with me. It's going to be heavy. Come with somebody one-on-one to that mega event. You don't need to start doing anything. Use immediate IPI compressed. Bring them immediately. Let them be part of that mega event today in Abuja. Then other offices that are having equally their own mega event, make sure you book. If you don't have people here, also book. Remember, tomorrow is Tuesday, and guess what? I'll be anchoring another mega event on Zoom. Another mega event on Zoom. Make sure you book massively for tomorrow. People that did not attend today, let them join tomorrow by 7 p.m. on Zoom. Make sure you book at least minimum 5 people confirm on Zoom. As we keep doing this, guess what? God will keep blessing the works of your hand. As I round up now, like I told you people, as I round up, don't ever allow the enemy to distract you in your journey of freedom. Will the enemy come? Yes. Will they query you? Yes. Will they say that you are stupid? Yes. Will they tell you that, no, you are a scammer, you are duping people, you are doing this, stop deceiving people? Yes, they will say. Check any good thing that came into the world. It was heavily criticized, but don't ever allow that criticism to run you down. God bless each and every one of you. I appreciate you so much, and I release the grace of God upon you that will make you to be strong. The grace of God that will make you to stand firm. The grace of God that will make you to not to shake. We have a lot of us. You have a weak mind, but I release strength to that weakness. You have weakness, you have a weakness, but I release God's strength upon that weakness so that you can be able to withstand every wise of the enemy. So shall it be. Go and prosper. Go and increase beyond your limits. Connect yourself to your helpers of this. May God locate you. And most importantly, may God bless your efforts. May God bless the works of your hand. For some of you that will anchor home lunch today, it is blessed. Go and dominate. Go and receive your blessing. It is blessed. Everything you will do this week is blessed. So shall it be in the name of Jesus. God bless you all. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Now, as we all close, remember, as we all close, series of meetings that we have different teams, different sections. We have a meeting. But this evening, I'm announcing this one generally. We are having General Active Partners meeting tonight. General Active Partner, 381 Division 1 General Active Partners meeting tonight. And guess what? In this meeting, all the active partners, no excuse. We have a new procedure to scrape off people that are not active. No excuse. You must attend that General Active Partner. If you're an active partner here today, take note, 7 p.m. is your date. Make sure you are in the meeting. Then other activities and other things that are coming up, it will definitely be announced. Remember recently, there is a new memo that was released. A new memo was released by the president. I believe if you have not yet read the new memo, now let me speak. Worldwide must be accredited. So for the people that own some office, we have criteria for the accreditation. You will just send us the details. We add the owners of the office in the platform. We start working with you. All the offices in 381 worldwide, it must be accredited. Please, the formats for the accreditation will be sent roughly this morning so that we can start sending it. We can start getting it. That's the first one. The essence of the accreditation is we need to know offices we have so that when product comes, you can know how to share it we can know how to break it and divide it. It is very, very necessary. We are moving into in a realm that will be huge in our business. Then secondly, hear this. Every part payment anybody wants to pay effective from what? Immediately. This thing is taking effect immediately from 1st of what? May. Any part payment. In fact, I'm even advising people to start acting it. Any part payment, if somebody doesn't want to pay the complete money, listen, you simply give the person the mastermind account and send the record. What it means is everybody that are in charge will have a record properly documented. If you get any payment in your home launch, you have to go to your office and record it. Take note. If you do a home launch, people pay partner, you go back to the office and record what? So that means in a record, we have home launch what? Sign-ups. So that those records will be sent what, to Abuja. It will be recorded. Any part payment, you tell them, okay, just send it to the mastermind account. Is for people that are not paying complete. Maybe you pay complete, they will remit it. Mastermind is remitted it directly to the account. Somebody will ask you, why am I not paying it directly into the M Global account? Because if you pay directly into M Global account, what you are requesting is just to buy product immediately. That's for the money. But in mastermind account, it means that once you complete it, guess what? You get your money. We'll have a format for this. The format for the proper recording. The secretary that will be fully in charge will be in place. If we see anybody that is collecting anybody's part payment, what it simply means is you have a hidden agenda you are planning to do. That's what that's the only explanation to that. And guess what? We'll definitely do the needful on that. God bless you all. I appreciate you all. God bless the works of your hands today. As you go, the eyes of the enemy shall never see you in what you do. In the name of Jesus. God bless you all. And for all our Muslim brothers and sisters, happy Salah. Happy Salah celebration. Thank you very much. I hope to dine with you and give you all a handshake one of these days.